And here we go again. Long time no see, fellas.
Yo.
What the fuck is up? What's good? Tonight's a Monday, May 6th, day after Cinco de Mayo. May 6th after the Heart 6. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Go Dirty Bastards podcast. If you don't know, now you know. The best motherfuckers you never heard of, but you will, bitch. Don't worry about it. Anyway, if you tune in now, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, right? Because as you can see, we never know when we going on, but when we know, you know, so you'll be right with us. So let's get cracking. Let's just fucking get into it. Fucking Canelo. We all knew he was gonna win, but there was a surprise. Wasn't that nippy? There was a slight, probably a bit of a revelation in this fight, huh?
What was that?
Huh? What was that?
Oh,
You
he
don't
didn't
even
get
know what
knocked
that
out?
is? Not the knockout, but I mean, first there's a couple of them, right? One is Mungia fucking came to play a little bit.
I don't think so. The more we've seen that, the more examined after the fight. I didn't catch it during the fight, but it looked like Canelo was carrying him and just trying not to knock him out. So, oh no. I mean, Mungia was had a good strategy, but I think if Canelo wanted to get him out, he could have got him out. There was one video, it looked like he was holding him up. So yeah, I don't think. I mean, Mungia's a good young fighter. I don't think he's a great young fighter. I think he's a good young prospect.
He's good.
He's not even that young anymore. Actually, he's been in the game for a minute. He's been on undercards for a while on the zone, so he's been around the block for a little while. But he's kind of starting to step up his level of competition. So I mean, it was a good performance from Mungia, but I just felt like maybe he was a little bit carried in that one.
Well, he came
You
out.
props to Big Leo. He called it during our broadcast live that he thought that Canelo was kind of saving Mungia. Didn't want to knock out a fellow Mexican young up and coming Mexican and maybe end his career or put a big dent in it. So I think there definitely was some of that.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the first 3 rounds, like I said, we were talking about that shit too. Kept it interesting for a little bit, but after that knockdown, it was just kind of like, all right, that's pretty much what it is. So, yeah, I mean, it's typical Canelo win. Now, the thing about this fight is we had someone at ringside in there, right? We had the one.
Yeah, you're talking about Benavidez.
And Benavidez was over there. And yeah, what happened? Canelo tells his ass to get in the fucking ring. What was he doing? He was chilling. He didn't want to get in
I
there.
didn't like that. I didn't like that out of Benavidez. And I've always kind of thought Benavidez be talking like he wants it, but then I don't know. He be doing moves that'd be like kind of questionable, like he never pressed with the sanctioning bodies trying.
Oh, cutting in, going into the matrix. Get sucked in the matrix, son.
Oh, there we go.
There you are.
My bad. I tried to run Instagram off this. I think I fucked my shit off.
No, you get you go wiggity.
Fucked up the internet. Yo, you hear me?
I'm you so no, you straight. No, you're fine. Go ahead. So you're saying you kind of expected that, or you didn't expect that from Benavidez, but then you kind of did. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, you must be sucked in the matrix again. Yeah. So Benavidez was ringside. Canelo even called his ass, told him to get your ass in the ring. Get in the ring, you bitch. That's what he fucking told him. He was like, "Nah, I'm good right here." With his fucking homie dick riding him with the fucking Benavidez fucking shirt. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got two nips.
Imposters running around.
We got two. We got the fucking doppelganger.
Yeah, nah, my shit. I messed around. I tried to go on Instagram. I should have known my hotspot couldn't support that shit. I was gonna try to screen share some shit from there, like the little Mungia shit. I mean the Benavidez shit.
Well, we'll kick the fake nip out then. Oh,
yeah, let's fucking fake nip's gone.
Yeah, he's out of here. Yeah, so yeah, man. So what we were saying, so about Benavidez, carry on.
No, I was just saying, like, he, there some moves like he makes is like he talked that, but then there was some funny style shit with his manager, promoter, like, Canelo's basically saying there never was an offer. He was trying to say there was an offer. there's been some back and forth. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth myself thinking like, can Canelo beat Benavidez? But then I think about like I seen this night, and I talked about it on the broadcast and beforehand, that Canelo doesn't really have problems with pressure fighters, and Benavidez is a pressure fighter. He's a bigger pressure fighter. You got the height, weight, and youth. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I seen Canelo countering Mungia. I think Canelo might beat Benavidez, and I think if I was betting on that, I think I would take Canelo to beat Benavidez. So
I said that too. Like I don't think he can get him. I mean,
the
he's
counter
bigger
punching
too.
is gonna be different. Like Benavidez has the height and the weight and the reach, I believe, but Canelo has superior timing, and we've seen Benavidez has been hurt and knocked down off not too stiff of a punch earlier in his career. So we've never really seen Canelo down. He's never really even been hurt.
I
So
don't think has he even been knocked down? I never really seen him get knocked down. I don't. But then I
he
missed.
got hurt. He got hurt against Cotto's brother. I was just watching that earlier today. He got hurt pretty bad. He was really young then. I think he was maybe like 20, 19. He's at a bigger weight now, so I think his chin has definitely gotten better over the years.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of a fluke because we seen him go 36 rounds with Triple G and not get rocked one time. And Triple G, he got some thump in those fists. So there's that. While Floyd schooled him, he never hurt him once. He outboxed him, put a master class of boxing, but he didn't hurt Canelo at all. So he's been in there with some great fighters and never been really hurt. Who else was he in there? Plant. Well, Plant don't really got that much pop. Billy Joe Saunders, he made easy work out of him. He never got hurt by him. Liam Smith, he was never hurt by him. So there's a lot of guys he was in there with. He's been in with everybody. If you see the list, it's pretty damn prominent of all the great fighters that he's fought. Good to great fighters that he fought. A lot of champions. Yeah. I think he has 20 champions that he's fought now. Floyd has 23 in his career. Mm-hmm. He did it in a shorter time. He did it in 50 fights. Canelo's got, what did we say, 65 fights now?
64.
Yes.
I think.
That was his 65th, right? I think that was his 65th.
Yeah, he's 65 now. Yeah.
He's got 20. Pacquiao has 21. So when it's all said and done, he'll probably have 24, 25 championships that he fought. And then you're going to start hearing the comparisons between him and Mayweather. I don't know. That's tough. Mayweather beat him. He was young. Even though he had 40 fights, he was only 22. I don't think Canelo was at his prime weight at 154, and that was actually a contracted weight at 152, that fight. I think he drained him a little bit. Floyd did. He's very tactical with that kind of stuff. So that was a catch weight fight. Mayweather was 36, but he was in his prime, in my opinion. I think me and Will had this argument a few weeks back. He was 36, but he never took any damage. He was still number one pound for pound at the time. And I don't think I think Canelo's best weights is 160 to 168.
Well, I think now it is. When he was younger, though. When he was younger, though, I think he was a little smaller when he was younger. So I think that 154 kind of fit his body for what it was then. Now he's got bigger and shit now.
160. That's when he got to be his best. He didn't really beat nobody at 54. Really. He beat an old Shane. He beat that dude from the fucking Contender, Alfonso Gomez. That little fuck. He beat Trout in a close fight. Struggled with Lara in a close fight, debatable decision, but he got the nod from the judges. So I definitely think 160.
I was almost leaning toward him actually losing against Trout. Honestly, I remember that fight. I mean,
I think he dropped him.
Draw at the most.
Got him to win.
Yeah, but it
was a close fight though. But that proves my point. That was at 54. So I think his best work was at 160, 168.
That was still like 10 years ago though. So
but my point is, who did he beat that was really good at 54?
Well, fuck everybody, I guess.
Old ass Shane.
Yeah, well, Mayweather dropped Shane though too. So,
yeah, but that's my point though. Is he wasn't at his? I don't think he was at his peak at 154. 160 and up was when Canelo's been at his best.
I mean, yeah, now, but that's what I'm saying. The older he got, I think he grew a little more. That's what I'm saying. Just the way he was, how small he was, fucking when he was fucking younger. I think it was fitting for him to be at 154. But now, as he fucking actually grown into his fucking man body,
I don't
pause
think it
that
was fitting
he
for him
could
though,
have
because he
held
never
that.
really beat anybody. There's no proof that he was at his best at 54. He's beating a lot better guys at 60 and
Well,
68
what
than he
I'm
beat at
saying is,
54.
as young as he was, I don't think he didn't fill into his fucking body until like later on when he was able to fucking get bulk. I think his size at his age was fitting for him. Is what I'm saying.
So you think his prime was 54? Because I don't.
No,
I
not his
disagree
prime.
on that.
I'm not saying his prime. I'm saying for what age he was is what 22, 23 fighting at 54. That was more that was
And he
back
was
then. That
doing
was
some
more of
funny
his weight
style fights back
class.
then. He was playing some weight games back then. Fought Josecito Lopez. I wasn't fucking with him. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, I called him out on. I don't like anybody that does those little weight games and plays these little games. And
Well, I didn't think he beat because earlier in his career, no, I'm with you. I don't think he didn't really beat nobody either. He was beating a bunch of bums and nobodies at first until I think he fought Floyd. And after he fought Floyd, I think his resume started to grow a little bit more. Right. Then he started to fucking really fight the motherfuckers that was actually, you know what I mean, actually had a name and worth fighting. So no,
well,
I mean,
my
classic.
take
Yeah,
is that
I'm agree with you
my
too.
take is that
So
Floyd and Canelo, their primes never really crossed. I don't feel. I think Floyd was at his prime. I think Canelo was not at
yeah,
his prime at
well, there's like a
22.
10-year gap between,
But
10,
that's the
12-year
case
gap
with
in
most of
between.
those fights. Is it's rare that you get two guys in there at the same time at their prime, at the right
But that's
weight.
what it is. Yeah, and that's what it is now though, because you got all these fucking dudes right now that are all in the same fucking age range that are like damn near, you know what I mean, all how they
But
supposed
like
to be. You know what I mean? Like you got all the Tanks and the Tos and the fucking,
some of
Haney's and
the
like Ryan's, like they
some of the
all kind of
rabid Canelo fans were like, rematch. But then that's what I'm saying. Like, what would the rematch have been at? Because Floyd can't make 160. So that's why I feel like their prime paths would have never crossed anyway. Because I think the best version
probably
of
not.
Canelo is 160, 168.
Yeah,
And Floyd
yeah,
can't go to 160. That wouldn't be fair on Floyd to go to
yeah,
160.
because his
Just
his
like I
body.
feel it ain't fair for Crawford to have to go up to 168 to fight Canelo. I think
Yeah, no,
there's no real winner in that, because if
that's
Canelo
out of
beats
it.
him, then they're just gonna say, oh, Crawford was too small. And then if Crawford, so if Crawford loses, he's gonna have the built-in excuse of, oh, I was just going up there daring to be great.
Yeah,
But then it's like, well, you're too small. So I just think Bud is the best boxer in the world, no doubt. Number one pound for pound. We'll
yeah.
talk a
Oh,
little
right
bit about
now. Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, for
We'll talk a
sure.
little bit more about that in a few minutes when we talk about some of that Inoue stuff.
Yeah,
But I think Bud is the best boxer, most tactical, best boxer in the game. But to ask him to go from 147 to 168 is not fair for anybody
no.
to do that much. And he hasn't even fought at 54 yet. We don't even
What?
know what he's going to look like at 54. I think he's going to be great and still be dominant at 54.
Yeah,
But
I
my
think
point
so.
is, that's an extra 14 pounds. 168 is an extra 14 pounds from that weight.
And
And to
that's a lot
expect
to
him to go
carry.
up there and be able to handle
Yeah,
Canelo's punches at 68,
yeah, that's a lot to
I don't
carry
think that's
for
fair. That's
sure.
why I'm pushing for more for. I'd rather see Benavidez and Canelo, and I'd rather see Boots and Bud.
Yeah,
Personally, those are the fights I'd rather see. I know
whipping
Turk is
feet.
pushing for those other ones, but it was a good win. It wasn't a great win from Canelo, because, like I said, I think he could have got him out of there after he didn't really seem like he didn't
He
go
didn't
for the
push
kill
the
after
issue. Yeah, he
dropping that
didn't. Yeah,
fourth round.
he didn't press it. Yeah, I think we were saying that probably during the fight that he didn't really. You know what I mean? I mean, he probably got a little winded after, but still, like it looked like he pushed the issue after he did that. So, I mean, who fucking knows? But yeah,
Anybody out there want to make some comments on the boxing talk? Any opinions? What do you guys think about the Canelo Floyd? What do you guys think about Crawford Canelo possibilities? Do you guys think
but
Canelo is ducking Benavidez?
no, I don't think he's fucking ducking Benavidez. You can say
Well, I
that
mean, that's
too. I'm
what I'm
fine.
about. Not
Yeah, well, there's nine. Well, we got 9 in here, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Nah, it's all good. But yeah, I mean, it's just like when Canelo lost to fucking to Bivol, dude. He was out of his weight class.
Well,
All right,
I never liked that either.
yeah, he was he was way out of his weight for that. So
Yeah, I think that wasn't a very smart move going up to fight him. I said that from the beginning. I thought
mhm,
Canelo would win, but I just thought it wasn't smart to be playing around with the 175 pounders.
yeah,
Canelo don't got the frame to be up there like that.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Yeah,
Tyson is small like Canelo, but Tyson is Tyson. I mean, one in a million.
He's stout though. He's always been stout. Like his body, even when he was young, 22, 23, his body's always been like, you know what I mean?
And he had that fucking
that easy. He was dog.
Elite
he was
pop.
Pitbull. Yeah.
I mean, the definition of knockout power, that guy. So I just, even the Canelo going up to 75. I didn't really like the Kovalev fight when he went up there to fight Kovalev. He was able to get it done, but I was like, I think I said it on here. Like, I don't know why he's going up to fight Bivol. Like, that's just, there's nothing really there. Why not just clean out 68 and just keep it like,
just keep it,
yeah. I mean, it's just not really I mean, I get you're trying to be great and all this and that, but you're already great. You already got a legacy. Like, there was just no need for it. So, I mean,
because he's about 5'5", 5'6", and you talk about, you know, shit, being that small and being that, that shit, that don't make no sense.
And Bivol, you know, he had a nice game plan. He didn't get greedy. He stuck with the 1-2 all night. He has a really good 1-2. You know, he went with the bread and butter. He didn't really have to swing on the fences. He didn't have to extend himself. He had the height and the reach and the weight. So, you know, it was good tactics by him. And I seen some of it from, you know, Mungia trying to emulate that, trying to do some of the 1-2. But, you know, after the fourth round, Canelo started timing him, you know, piecing him up. And Mungia kind of threw out the game plan. He just started going.
Back it was working for a minute.
Trying to slug, and that was just a recipe for an L.
Yeah, because he's keeping it at a distance.
He doesn't have the true one-punch power to hurt Canelo. That was his problem. Like, nothing he could really do was going to win him the fight unless he just stayed away all night with that 1-2. But I don't think he could. I don't think he could do that. Canelo would have started walking him down if he would have tried that, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of a lackluster fight, honestly. I thought it was going to be a little more explosive. Mungia boxed a little bit more and was a little bit more tactical and defensive than I expected.
I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't really think it was going to be. It wouldn't be a showstopper, nothing like that. It was just kind of, you know, he had to fill in his time with a fight, just keep him in there. But yeah, I didn't think it was fucking.
Well, I thought Mungia was gonna. I mean, I thought Canelo was gonna be a little bit more petty, because of the Oscar shit. But I mean, it just shows he got some growth. He didn't want to take it out on Mungia. Oscar sins. He wasn't trying to take out Oscar sins.
He's got some growth.
You know, and that's cool. That's a good look. I mean, you ain't gotta annihilate the dude. I mean, he pretty much won. What do we say? Like 7 rounds in a row. After round 3, he was pretty much.
Yeah, I think he cleaned them out. I think that's probably one round that I gave him. I know you gave the.
I think 11th.
No, I think one of them. Yeah, one of them was flop. One of them I gave the. I think we flopped on a couple, but nonetheless, it was like fucking.
I had a 116, 111. It wasn't really close after the.
It was like I had a 9-3. Like he didn't win, but 3 fucking first 3. I think that's what I did. I cleaned them. Just whatever. Leo won some money on it, so good shit with that. But I think your car his car got fucked up though.
I lost.
I don't know.
Under.
It was easy money. Well, I know your car got fucked up. Someone played you guys, right?
I think that was Leo.
Oh, is that what they're saying? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's rumored, but it's also rumored against Berlanga, which I hate that fight. You're going to try to go with the Puerto Rican versus Mexico thing. But Berlanga is not even close to an elite fighter. I'm not impressed with Berlanga at all. He's just getting that because of boxing politics. He's with Eddie Hearn. He's with the Zone. So, I mean, I think that's just that. It ain't.
Yeah.
They'll both get paid. It's an easy fight for Canelo. But I don't think Berlanga deserves a fight. I think there's more deserving fighters than Berlanga, for sure. I'd rather see a Plant rematch, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean that's even.
Or Andrade finally get his payday.
Yeah, that we gotta get that sooner or later. That's the one that she'd probably fucking make. Seeing that video again, that motherfucker, hey motherfucker, fuck out of here, man. You do that shit again.
Yeah, it was a decent night for boxing.
Yeah, it was fucking cool. Actually, but leading into that though, you weren't too. I didn't see this shit because this shit was on way too fucking early, and I
didn't see. I was gonna watch honestly. This shit. I seen just highlights, a lot of highlights.
But I heard he got dropped.
Watch it, but
he
I
got dropped
though. Work last minute. Yesterday they called me. They asked me, and I didn't even realize the fight. I thought it was Tuesday. I thought it was gonna be like tonight, late night. So I fucking
But in September, I
came
don't
in
think
like
that's
an
gonna
idiot.
happen. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Rumors is
Yeah,
Bud
Bud
versus
fighting in August.
Canelo
Yeah,
for Bud versus Canelo for December, January. That's one of the rumors.
yeah, maybe either way that'll be good. But I don't think.
That ain't enough time for Bud to get up there.
Nah, and then the
Okay, so
monster. I don't know. So this is where we're differing, right? Because he did get
he
dropped,
got
right?
dropped. He got dropped
So that begs the question: are
by
you pound
Nery,
for
and I picked
pound?
Nery, so I'm taking the L on that. But I knew I knew he had some pop and he had a chance, but Inoue was much better today. He knocked him down 3 times after getting dropped that first time.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, he had a shot, but he couldn't get it done. I mean, Inoue took it. I mean, he got flatlined. I don't know if you've seen it. Not flatlined, but
Mm-mm.
he was on his stomach. He got caught with the clean left hook right on the jaw and put down. He got
Mm.
up around 6 or 7, and he looked,
It's
he was
probably just
okay after that.
resting. He was resting. I mean, yeah.
But
I mean,
for
I'm saying
me,
it was good.
the argument of pound for pound comes down to this: not Floyd. Crawford got better resume, and he did it in a better division. When you go back to the history of boxing, you're looking at welterweight's always been the shit. Like ever since we started watching back in the '90s, late '80s, it's always been. Well, actually, after the '80s, I say like after Tyson and them, welterweight kind of like came back. Welterweight's been like in and out, but the '90s and 2000s, welterweight has been the division, the main attraction. You get fringe heavyweights here and there where you get big matches, but overall, welterweight carries boxing, so that's the most prolific division. So I feel like if you dominate that division, and Bud has dominated that division because every fight he's had at welterweight has ended in a knockout. Um, I think that's more impressive than Inoue because, like I've said before, the lightweights they're kind of like stop. You just stop there. The great fighters are moving up to the bigger divisions to 140, 147, 135 is really good right now.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like a pit stop. So when you stay down there, you're kind of just going against dudes who ain't really, to me, this is my take. People would argue otherwise, but that's cool. I feel like the cream, the best talent is going up. They're not going to stay at 122, 126. They're going to go up to 130, 135, 140, 147. So that's kind of the thing for
Yeah,
me. Like, if you're there and you stay there, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but I do kind of hold it against you because it's like, if you're premier, you should be moving up. And I think the level of talent at these other higher weight classes is supreme compared to these lightweights, bantamweights and shit like that. So that's my argument for Bud to and Inoue has not beat an Errol Spence level fighter.
yeah. I don't even know if
Yeah, you can say
they are
you
down
can
that
say
little
Spence
feather.
was
That
old and washed
feather.
up or whatever, but he ain't beat no A level fighter.
Well, what are they in featherweight? He's a featherweight, isn't he? He's
He
like
beat Donaire, but the first fight they had was close. But I mean, Donaire been past his prime for a minute, so I don't really count that. That's a name at that point.
I mean, I can't really speak on that division. I don't know, no fucking putting in the featherweight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't like Bud anyway because there was a lot of like groupie type of Spence fans, and they're still bitter, so they're gonna do a little petty shit and say, "Oh, Inoue is the best," just to try to get Bud out of the limelight because they're bitter motherfuckers like that. Let's not make any mistakes about that. So I think some of that is that. Now Inoue is a great fighter, but I mean, like I said, to me, those are the criteria that I think puts Bud over. Like a true elite. I mean, coming into the fight, you had a lot of people saying Errol Spence was going to win that fight. I think,
Yeah,
I think, like Vegas wise, Bud was favored, but general public, I think more people were taking Spence for sure. Because I was arguing with a lot of these motherfuckers online, and it was a lot of people saying Spence was gonna, you know, be the big fish and take care of Bud easily, get him out of there, flatline him, knock him out, this and that. I was arguing with a lot of these dudes, and I was like, nah. I mean, I don't see it. So I don't know. I feel like Bud has the edge on Inoue. I still got him as number one pound for pound. But I don't expect him to go up and fight Canelo and be successful. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't either. It's too much for him at that level, especially with Canelo. Like, but Canelo is 33. I thought he was older. I thought he was like 35, 34. But he's 33. Although I will say he probably got another couple of years before he starts hitting on his downturn. But we'll see that when he gets there. I don't fucking know, but I do know one thing that's for sure.
Oh, props to Will. Props to Will. For calling. He called the decision.
Oh, the decision, yeah.
Yeah, he said he was gonna go 12. So
I said 7. No,
I said 9.
That fourth had me fucking kind of like, oh shit, he might do it. But I'm a casual, so don't listen to me.
Definitely are.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not a casual in. Fucking this whole Kendrick versus Drake shit. Now, this is the shit. Who won out of this now? Oh, what do we got here?
I don't think it's debatable.
Yes, I did. I don't think it's debatable either, but they still got some there showing out, especially after this the Heart Part 6 thing from Drake. So you heard it.
That shit was weak as fuck.
I heard that shit was
garbage.
trash.
If you guys watched any of the 2 weeks ago, I don't even fuck with Kendrick, so I'm unbiased in this whole thing.
Yeah,
and I listen to these tracks, and Kendrick verbally demolished Drake. It ain't even fucking close. Like, Drake don't even be saying shit. He got a whole fucking Ghostwriter team behind him. He got a whole production squad behind him. He got the fucking machine behind him.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
And
Universal
he's still taking
too.
L's.
You got the biggest one.
That's the difference. Because even though I'm not like a big Kendrick dude, I don't really fuck with him. Kendrick is an artist. Drake is a media-made.
He's a rapper. That's the thing. Boy. Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone talks about, oh, he got more hits than the Beatles. Yeah, but how many of those is like real like rap songs? He ain't got 60 fucking like, you know what I mean? Ain't no rapper got.
Who gives a fuck? Drake he's not hip hop. He's hip hop. He's a pop artist.
Yeah, Canelo got 2, 3 more. Yes,
he's a pop artist. Let's call it what it is. He's hip hop.
And that's what it is. And he don't go, look. He got his ass whooped against fucking Common, right? He called him what he said. You ain't wetting nothing. You Canada dry, right?
Destroyed him. And Push. See, he has that Beyonce type of following, the Taylor Swift type of following, where you got these motherfuckers that they're sheeple and they just dick ride anything that other people are saying.
Which is ironic because he tried calling out Kendrick for doing a track with Taylor Swift, but it's like, yeah, no, you Taylor Swift too. You Taylor Swift fucking I can't even call him like a rapper though. It's like, dude, you sing way too much for me to. If you look at all his fucking albums, I say about more than half, dude, like at least 80 to 85% is like him singing and all this bullshit.
He's a pop artist. That's what I'm fucking saying. This dude is a pop artist.
He never came out with a full-fledged
and he's fake as fuck.
Album.
I never fuck with Drake. He's fake as fuck.
Neither have I.
He's an actor. People forget that he's a fucking actor before everything. So this whole tough guy image is like, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
You want to, you ain't wet. You never wet nothing. You Canada dry. Like that was it right there. One line. He lost to him. Button fucking smashed his ass. I mean, I know you don't like Button.
Push destroyed him.
Push fucking got his ass. And believe it or not, everyone always talk about, oh yeah, he bodied Meek. Well, let me tell you something. Meek's the one that came up with the fucking ghostwriter allegations, and that shit stained his ass. So yeah, he might have, on wax fucking, fucking had Meek an ass whooping, but Meek fucking tarnished his whole fucking credibility as a fucking rapper. And that shit's even worse to me. Like you tarnished, yeah, I might have got you, but you know what I mean?
I didn't really like that. What was it? The Family Matters one?
Yeah.
No, the Grams. I didn't really like the Grams. Like the beat was weak. Kendrick's delivery was weak, but he was saying some shit in there. I'm not gonna say he wasn't saying
it's crazy because Alchemist did that beat.
I didn't like that beat. That was one of the Alchemist misses for me.
Yeah, Alchemist
and the delivery was kind of weak, but what he was saying was on point, and that was more important. He was saying some cool shit in there. So
Yeah, he said some coach. Yeah, it was probably a little off. I mean, I liked it. I honestly liked what was his
Not
last
Like
one?
Us. What was it? You Not Like Us? That was the best
Well, that
one.
one, yeah. Well, that was a fucking that was a big one. I like Euphoria though too. And it's
Oh,
crazy
Euphoria
because
was cool too. That's what
see, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, we talk about a lot of this shit, right? So Drake's points to him was you pedophile, you know what I mean? You got a hidden kid, like another one. So that's what people are harping on. That's why they're like, oh yeah, Drake won because you said he had a kid and da 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 da. Da. Well, even if it's not true, like this is the thing. What did Jake say? They're like, yeah, well, we planted evidence. Like, yeah, we planted. Like, I call Cap. I don't
that
even like
Drake.
using that word.
That Drake shit was hella weird. He's saying some weird ass shit in there,
He
some
was saying
self-incriminating shit. Like, if I did it, he was like on some OJ shit. He
no.
was
He was
like,
like,
of course you're gonna go the pedophile route. Like, well, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Of course you're gonna go the pedophile route.
of course you are. See, you can go to Epstein Island, right? Like, yeah, motherfucker, because you got a history of violence with that shit. Like, what do you mean? They showed him in Colorado, even though if there's a silver
That
lining,
video,
it's
right,
that
of that
yeah,
17-year-old girl.
it's a 17
He's
year old.
macking on her and kissing on her
Yeah,
and
he was
shit.
like kissing on her and shit. But this dude was saying this shit. He was like, "Yo, I shouldn't be doing this." Like, man, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, what?
Weird. He got some weird motherfuckers out there too trying to defend him and be like,
Yeah,
um, well, the age of consent is 16 in Canada. Like, what the fuck? Like, so what? Like, shit. That's still fucking creep status, bro. Like
yeah, that's what it is. You know, because it's like even
the
if it is 17,
Millie Bobby Brown rumors too.
that's the one. That's the one too. Because she was said, "Yeah, Drake called me and he texted me, I miss you," and I
Be
said,
like
"Yeah, I
grooming
miss you
them.
too." Like, how are you gonna text a 14-year-old girl like I miss you? Like what? There's just a whole
Weirdo
bunch of
shit.
weird ass shit going on. And the craziest shit to me that he said, let's just we all know what happened, but I'm gonna talk about this last one they had the heart, whatever like that. Heart part 6. So he said well, he was on defensive mode the whole time. The craziest shit he said was, "How could I? I'm too rich to be a pedophile." Like what? He's like, don't you know that's like one of the main criterias of being a fucking pedo is like you rich because all the rich motherfuckers are the ones that are doing this shit. Fucking goof. He said, I make too much money to be a
He's
pedo.
definitely giving off Puffy vibe. He's like the new
That's
the
what I'm
new Puff.
saying. Like fucking Harvey Weinstein is fucking rich as fuck. That dude had that fucking shit. Fucking R. Kelly. And it's crazy though, because they got at him for the grooming and shit. He may not have got him while they was young, but he was like in the DMs and you know what I mean? That's what they grooming them till they got older. And then he started fucking with them. But that's the same shit R. Kelly got knocked for us for that shit.
It's funny too that he's using the social media. He got bots on there because I'll be like, what the fuck? They be having these polls and they be like Drake won. I'm like, fuck no. Everybody on every social media thread I see is like 80
Yeah,
20.
that AI shit was
Yeah,
and
that
it's
AI shit
fucking
was
weird.
weak. And
So
Kendrick called him out on that shit. And that was props to Kendrick for that.
well, see, this is funny, right? So on that AI shit, what he said, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna let up. I'm not gonna let you just duck out this shit." Right? That was kind of like one of his lines. I only heard it like once, but one of his shit was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna say nothing. Like, think you can just slide out of it? Like, nah." And then he fucking one after one after one, like 3, bam, 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 right on Drake's head. Then this fucking shit, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, you did too much on this shit." Like, basically saying like, "Yeah, you're just doing it too much." And all this, like, bitch, well, you asked for it, motherfucker. You were saying drop, drop, drop. And I dropped, and now you're gonna fucking duck out. Like, fuck out of here, dude. What do you mean? That shit makes no sense to me at all. Yeah, that shit did backfire. And there's just a lot of crazy shit. He's saying, another point was the shit with the kid. He was like, "Yeah, I fed you info." Well, there was an IG post that someone said, "Yeah, Drake is probably just feeding info." Keep in mind, this is before he dropped the fucking this last diss tracks. Someone posted like, "Yeah, he's probably just he baited them and all this shit." Data and Drake liked it, so it's like, and then he's coming out, it's like, "Yeah, I baited you." It's like, well, what? You like the shit that some random ass IG dude fucking posted. So it's like, so this dude's calling your fucking moves. Some random ass dude on IG's calling your fucking moves, and then you run with it. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, nah, I don't believe that shit. You motherfuckers is crazy. They also had Drake talk about the woman beater shit, right? Because that's what Kendrick's. Oh, he lied about Drake having another kid. Well, You were saying that Drake's manager or whatever like that, Dave Free, got Kendrick's girl pregnant, and that's his kid. But that shit ain't true. So what the, you know what I mean? You ain't got no evidence of that. You just saying that. So what the fuck? What are we doing here, right? Like Drake just says, no, I didn't do it. I planted the evidence. No, I don't like young girls, but there's video of you out there, and they're like, yeah, see, you said you didn't do it. Like, I don't get that shit. Fucking weird.
Nah, I think this is like the equivalent of like a 4th-round TKO.
Yeah.
Anyway, the white flag too. Like,
Oh, you sure
so
did.
that's what I'm saying. Like he's taking these little jabs in that response, yet he's waving the white flag. So he's doing double speak bullshit, like too.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, what is it, dude? You still taking shots on the way out, but yet you trying to wave the white flag? Like pussy shit.
Yeah. Ain't nothing. Because that's all I got from him. Like, the only thing is this is like, you talk about his wife, talk about something being in his pockets, talking about his wife, right? And they're fucking crazy. Like, I ain't seen nothing that this dude did that was like fucking legit. And everyone's running with this. Yeah, he baited him. Like, nah, I don't think he did. Honestly.
And he's a piece of shit too. Like he fucked Wayne's bitch while Wayne was in jail.
Yeah.
And Wayne would like put him on.
Yeah, and he did that, and he got punched in the face. That's why that one Kendrick line said, "Yeah, fucking, you fucked on Wayne's girl. That's conniving." Then you got his fucking face tatted. Well, then you got your face tatted on you, like. But he's talking about you got tatted like. Boy, I think he came out. I think he socked him when he fucking came out. So I don't know. There's just a whole bunch of fuck shit going on with Drake. But bottom line is,
body bag, like you said.
Get him a body bag. That shit, that fake. Oh, I gave fake leaks. Like, well, fuck out of here. No, you didn't. You ain't fucking fake leak shit.
And Cole just chilling. Cole's like, I'm out this shit.
Until it's funny, I heard everyone was like, well, J. Cole really won. Like, I'm sorry, J. Cole, for saying you was a sucker for fucking apologize. You would have been in this shit. Like,
I think they saying he got a heads up that it was gonna get like real personal.
They said that Schoolboy, I think.
I mean, I understood it from the beginning. Like, that's his boy. He should have never came out with the diss though. That's where he fucked up, was putting out the diss and then backing out of it. But I mean, I guess he really fucked with Kendrick. He didn't want it to go to that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, it's just, it's all Young Money, all the Young Money cruiser weirdos. I mean,
yeah, true. Nicki, all the motherfucking little bums.
Yeah, and Wayne even told his ass though. See, he's just slighting Wayne. Wayne told him, he was like, dude, don't do nothing different. Like, stick to Canada. Just fucking just singing the girls and just rapping. Just do your shit, but don't try to act tough. Don't try to fucking be like me on the records and shit. And this dude's turning around trying to be tough, trying to have that tough dude talk and all this shit. Like,
it was good though during the weekend. He gave some, made the weekends fucking exciting. He was getting drops here and there, left and right, out the cuts.
Yeah, and it's just, and him being and he also tried to mention fucking Kendrick beating on his wife and shit like that, right? Oh, you a wife beater, but I mean, just like Drake said, oh, there's no paperwork. Where's the paperwork saying I'm a rat? Well, where's the paperwork showing the fucking I'm assaulting my fucking wife or whatever like that? Because his boy Drake's boy Baca got fucking put in jail for doing sexual assault on top of human trafficking, on top of like some other fucking cold shit. Right? So it's like, dude, there's proof of you running with the weirdos. So what are you talking about? Like, fuck out of here, dude. I don't know. Just from the get, just Drake thought he was it. But that's what happens when you go against rappers. Like Meek wasn't fucking doing nothing. When it came to Budden, lost. When it came to Pusha, you definitely lost. When it came to Kendrick, you lost because you can't compete with motherfuckers that rap. That's the thing. Drake can rap on that.
Will says plus shit. Cole doesn't want his business out in the open. Yeah, possibly, but I think what I heard is he had some shit on Kendrick, and I guess he didn't want to go there on some shit. That's the rumor that I had heard before it even got to like this level with Drake. Who knows what's true and what's not.
Cole and Kendrick would have been way more interested than fucking Drake. I don't give a fuck that Drake got all the millions and everyone's dick riding him.
Because supposedly like, Cole is the one who got Kendrick signed with Dre and shit. Supposedly, or he helped in the process. Maybe a major part.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
So he could have. I don't know. Who knows? But maybe they will get to it eventually.
It all came down to this. It was just like because I wouldn't fuck with Kendrick too. Like I don't like his voice, I don't like the way he sounds. But if you go and blow for blow with someone, I already knew Kendrick was gonna wash Drake because Drake can't rap like that. Like he
Yeah, he's
don't
not a rapper. He's a
like you like you
media
can't even tell
name.
me like no one could tell me one fucking hot fucking Drake fucking bar or something that just got you like damn blue like that shit is sick. Like
Well, yeah, I could
no.
tell you a couple, but they were all copied from fucking West Coast rappers like Forte, and Bay Area motherfucking Short.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see there you go. It's like but he never came with it. Yeah, he had productions and he had some like catchy little shit, but he never like wowed you with none of the shit that he said. Because
He's
if you
just
put any,
corny and fake to me, and I've always got that vibe off of him.
well,
You
it's
know,
just
they got a smart marketing strategy. They try to get all the females to jock him, and the females are the ones who pay for stuff. They pay for albums. They pay for concerts mostly. I mean, there
yeah,
are some males, but majority the females do that, and they're the ones that are gonna be more loyal fans if you think about it. So
oh
I
yeah.
think that's smart, but
It's
didn't work
funny.
out. Didn't serve any purpose in this one.
And it's funny, all the ones that defended Drake, especially like on Twitter, because I'll be on there. The ones that defended Drake on Twitter got his fucking picture up and shit, his little Avi up. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I'll
come
be
on, man.
seeing these motherfuckers up late
Hey,
night,
come on, dog.
staying up all night defending the honor of Drake.
Yeah, she kissed. Well, yeah, that
Yeah,
was always. I mean,
Gilly
Gilly got
called
on
that
that,
shit out.
but then Gilly was like Drake won, so Gilly fucking tripping. But then again,
Well,
I
he's
think
getting
Gilly's
the
getting
dough from That's weak though.
and
The
you know
MMA
what's
were saying that shit too. They were like,
yeah, but then they flipped it though. They were like, yeah, man, I don't know at this point. So a lot of people's, I mean, I don't know this shit, especially with this last track, got people kind of like, I don't know. Some say Drake won. I don't know how you even came to the conclusion Drake won because of that. Oh, I fed him false information. But like I said, you had some dude fucking call that shit. Drake liked it, and then all of a sudden, that's what it was. Like, nah, that don't make no sense. How is some random fucking person on IG gonna basically call out your move? Like that's what you
yeah,
did. Like that shit makes no sense to me. Fuck out of here. People need to fucking think, man. Come on, son. Um, on Cole and Kendrick, yeah. I mean, they. I just think that would have been a better one if you want to go there because Drake, dude, you can have all the money in the world. I don't care who
yeah.
the
It would
fuck
have
did
been
that
like
shit.
a professional
Prodigy.
boxer fighting one of them pillow fighter league dudes. That's what it is like with Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, Drake's not like that. He's not like us. All you fucking podcasters, you ain't like us. You ain't like GDBs. You beezies. You ain't like
There's a
us.
couple.
But yeah, there's that shit. So I don't know. Basically, he waved the white flag. But you seen it
I
though.
hope Kendrick keeps bombing on his ass.
I do too, but I don't think he is. Everyone's waiting for it, but I don't think he is because it's like, I mean, why? Drake, Kendrick got to come with proof. Where's the proof that he has a daughter? Well, I mean, that girl they talk about look kind of like him. He probably got a bunch of other little ones. So I mean, I don't know. Of course, he's gonna be like, no, it's not my girl. Okay, because you said it. All right.
He's weird, bro. He's weird. Straight up.
This dude's crazy. He's someone had me fucking dying. This dude was like, yeah, I'm not a liar because my pants are not on fire. What? I'm not a pedo because I'm rich. That's the fuck craziest shit that this dude said.
Yeah, this dude's a kook,
Away
man.
from it. That
Fuck
dude's
that
fucking
dude.
weird. Anyway, fuck that
What else
dude.
we got?
No, that's fucking it. Oh, what are we watching? Let's fucking close it out. 44 minutes. It's totally short and sweet tonight. There really ain't too much going on. Or do you want to get on that Ayuk shit? Nah.
I mean, we could talk about it real quick. I mean, really just say it. I mean, ain't nothing else to really talk about it until it happens.
Yeah. So supposedly Ayuk, Brandon Ayuk and the Niners, him and the Niners are kind of revving up talks. So supposedly they're going to be on the verge of possibly signing a new extension where he's going to get paid probably 28 to 30 million. Is what the rumor is. Is what I've read, what I've seen. I don't know how true it is, but I don't even know how feasible it is. Maybe for a year until you got to pay Brock next year. And,
You don't gotta pay Brock though. That's a myth.
well,
You can choose to, which I mean, I think might be a mistake, but we'll get some major answers this year on that.
yeah.
But
We'll
judging
see.
off of the playoff performance in the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be in a rush to pay him.
I
And
mean,
his performances against good defenses over the year. Yeah, I think I need to see more before I'm
Yeah,
paying that guy.
I mean, yeah, okay, that I can agree with, but I mean, that's Super Bowl shit and all that. Like, yeah, I mean, he wasn't horrible. He didn't play great, but he wasn't horrible. Plus, that fucking O line, dude. And this dude
Cap
just,
played better in his Super Bowl. If you put Cap on this team this year, he would have won that Super Bowl.
yeah, he could have. I mean, I'd be inclined to think so, but we don't know because he had a fucking beast up front. He had a beast of motherfuckers up front. Really good O line. So,
Yeah, but
I don't know.
people want to give Brock all the praise when he's doing good, but then when he starts struggling, then it's the O line. So we can't just pick and choose with that shit either.
No, you're right, but at the same time, he's kind of been dealing with that
When he
shit
was in
all year.
MVP talks before they play the Ravens, everybody was saying, "Oh, he's this, he's that,"
Well, he
and then
he
as
was
soon
still
as they start
dealing.
struggling, oh, it's the O line. So, I mean, what is it?
Well, he's been dealing with the O line shit the whole year. Even when he was winning and doing all that MVP talks, he still was dealing with a
Yeah, we got to
trash
keep it
line.
consistent,
So
though, man.
yeah,
I never
we'll
thought he
see.
was MVP caliber. Play good,
We'll see what.
and really good coming off of the injury, for sure. Because
Yeah,
I didn't expect
no,
him to be anything like that after that injury. I was worried he was ever going to be able to play again because not too many people
come back
not too
from
many
that.
quarterbacks have ever came back from that
Yeah,
historically. So I mean that was
yeah,
impressive.
we'll see. And yeah, and give him an off season to finally because now he's not injured. He's not rehabbing. He's not fucking on pitch counts and all this fucking shit that he was. So
I
I
think
mean,
they've already made
we'll
up their
see.
mind. They're going to pay him.
I
I don't agree with
I
it,
I
but
kind I kind of think
that's
so
how
too.
Jet is. That's how Shanny is. So we'll see. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, these dudes are
that's what
they
got him in
just
trouble with Jimmy, though, too. We have to pay him this before blah blah blah. We got to beat the market. And
yeah
where did
they
it get him? Mm,
yeah,
not saying Brock Jimmy because he's better than Jimmy. Definitely more mobile.
but
Got a little
still,
bit stronger arm. Makes better decisions.
but
But
you
I
got to
think he's a
pay him
better
50.
Oh, we're not. We're not going to touch on
Yeah.
that. I was arguing with these fuckers online enough. I don't
But
have to.
but I mean, if you're gonna pay him 50, he definitely. I mean, Brock has to show out. Like I said, I mean, he's been pretty consistent from his first like half a year starting when he took over. We wanted to see if he was going to keep going, and for the most part, he was pretty consistent with what he did the year before. I will say that, but there is room for improvement. So we're gonna see. He's got a
Yeah,
new
he needs to do
elbow.
better against the better defenses because the
Yeah,
better defenses this year, he struggled.
and
Uh,
that's gonna be
Go
his
back
next
and
step.
just look real quick. Cleveland,
Yeah.
Minnesota, they weren't even that good of a defense, but they have a pretty good defensive coordinator. Um,
So
Ravens,
yeah,
Chiefs,
scheme wise,
Packers,
yeah.
he
So
struggled in that game. He did not have
um,
a good playoffs. He had good halves, good drives, but
but we
he
didn't.
was not consistent in the playoffs. He only had 3 touchdown passes for the whole playoffs.
And this is the thing though too is the defense, and we've talked about this again. Like the defense, like that shit. You don't have to have a stellar defense to win anymore, and it's going to rely on your offense, and more so now on the fucking quarterback. Warren Sapp said that shit. He was like, now you got to win with the quarterback who's going to come through in the clutch in the fucking key moments. That's how you win in this shit now. It ain't going to be the defense. You can't rely on fucking strip sacks and fucking all this shit. So I tend to agree with him. So
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
it's
You
now more than ever. It's an offensive league with these new rule changes.
and
You can't
yep,
even tackle people anymore. You gotta. I don't know what you can. It's 2 steps
y-
away from flag football at this point.
sure, definitely. But now your quarterback has to fucking be able to fucking carry you
But it's
now.
always been a quarterback league. You get defensive teams that win it, but it's an outlier. It's 1 out of every 10.
It can, but more so now than even back then because even the Patriot offenses wasn't fucking like all that, but they had
Later in
definitely like
Brady's
top
career, they
five.
were, but
But
early
they've
on, yeah,
they've
they
but
were.
they've had
They
like
were.
top five
He
defenses.
was
That's what
winning
I'm
with
saying.
defense.
And that's what it was earlier on, like in the 2000s, even first half of the
But defense
2010s,
with the
and then
franchise quarterback. But the franchise quarterback always puts everybody
that's
over the top.
and that's
Same with the Chiefs. If they had anybody else, they would have probably lost that Super Bowl. But they have
and that's what
Mahomes.
it
They have
is
the
now,
franchise quarterback.
and that's the argument, and that's what it is now.
But it's
Like
always
now
been that.
for sure,
That's what I'm saying.
but I don't know if it
It's
has
always been a
because look at
quarterback league. If you
but
go
look
back and look, I'm telling you, about 1 out of every 10 is won by like dominant defense without a good quarterback. You look at the Bucks, you look at the Ravens. Who else? That's pretty much it in the last 20 years.
um Steelers. I mean, no, because
Steelers with
the Steelers.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, but he ain't really do. But even in the Super Bowls, he really ain't did nothing like that. It was more so the fucking
But
defense.
everybody
His
else was
defense was nasty.
all the other ones were won by quarterbacks, franchise quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning.
I don't know
Eli had the two.
the Giants. Yeah, Eli. They didn't have like
Okay,
a great
maybe not
offense.
one. Maybe not 1 in 10. Maybe like 1 out of every 6. So the odds are still better just to load up with the franchise
It's
quarterback.
always better if you got
Usually
a.
in the
I mean,
guns, you got to find a franchise
it's always
quarterback.
easier if you got a fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pat Steelers as well. Yeah, I mean, it's always better if you got a good quarterback, but even more so now because, like you said, the rules are changing. Offensive have a lot more to fucking work with than the fucking defense. It's just, you know what
You
I'm
can't
saying?
tackle. You literally cannot.
You
They took
can't.
away the hip
Yeah,
drop tackle, so it's very hard to tackle. Expect Derrick Henry to rush for 2,000 yards.
yeah,
Possible.
yeah, possibly, right? So, if they use them, they might not fucking use them
Will says
in the
all
championship.
all those teams had top
All
five
teams had
defense.
top 5 defense. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but
most of
what
them.
set them apart was that franchise quarterback. So I mean, that's the key. But yeah, you do need. I mean, I'm not saying you don't need defense. Don't get me wrong, but you can't be defensive
8 to
reliant.
10 years. That's what I'm saying. Like in the 2000s, that's what it was. You need a defense, right? The quarterback was you need a quarterback, but it wasn't like the key cog in the shit up until like the halfway through the 2010s. That's what I'm saying. Like 2014, 15. Then it was kind of like okay, you know what I mean? These rules are fucking changing. Brady rules kind of come into effect. All this, and it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Be more twice. Yeah, I mean their offense was decent, but
Flacco
they
played
beat
out of
us.
his fucking mind that against
Yeah,
us. That whole
Seahawks.
playoffs was
Yeah, Seahawks. I mean, they won solely. They
they
beat
won
Peyton
one, but then
Manning
they
up.
lost one too to the franchise quarterback. Well, they blew that shit too.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shit, but yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's just Denver. Yeah, they won on defense for sure.
I don't know because Peyton had fucking
Yeah, but
Peyton.
Peyton.
Had an offense. They were loaded. They had Julius Thomas. They had
Yeah, but
Demarius
Peyton.
Thomas.
Yeah, but Peyton wasn't.
Who was their running back that year?
Peyton wasn't what Peyton was.
Oh, they had that little fuck. Not the little fuck. But what's his name? Little stout kind of dude. I think he was from Cal. What's his name?
I forgot who it was. I just remember the fucking defense. Just, I don't know. Their defense is fucking nasty. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
Von
now,
Miller. Von Miller and
yeah. Well, so I mean, I don't know, but we will see. Like you said, they're gonna pay him. I think they're gonna pay him too. But we gonna have to see because I think at some point during this year, Brock's really probably gonna have to carry him because I mean I'm not gonna say nothing to jinx nothing, but I think at some point this year Brock's probably gonna have to carry him, and we gonna see. So that's what I think. That's my shit.
well, good thing we got Persol to help out.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can do nothing without.
Even
We
did
can
you
do
see that
nothing
thing
without
I sent
personal.
earlier that Herm Edwards?
Yeah, he said that
game?
he's just struggling against one on ones. But that's that shit. Like you
And he
don't,
coached him at
Herm
Arizona
Edwards.
State.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for that 1 year, yeah, he did. So
And that's what I seen in the games that I watched against Florida State and Georgia. He was kind of disappearing in that man press, and he was kind of a non-factor. Not kind of, he was a non-factor in both of those games.
yeah, and that's what the shit that we lost to was the fucking ones who
And
schemed
those
up like that.
were kind of like NFL level defenses.
You believe in Persol? Of course you do, William. Of course you believe in him.
I believe. I don't know. I mean, I like Persol more of as a fourth
Mr.
option.
Positive.
More as a fourth option than I do as a 1 or 2. So I mean, yeah, as a 3 or 4 possibly.
Well, as we were looking,
he can do some stuff maybe.
as we were
And
looking at
Garendo, I'm worried
highlight,
because I thought some of them backs that Shanny got were going to be good, and I'm kind of like, I don't know now.
yeah,
Kind of got
he
me.
has
At first, when I seen it, I was like, okay, this guy's explosive. But then I'm like, Shanny gets these guys, he doesn't even use them, and then he cuts them. TDP, Sermon, Joe Williams. Was Joe Williams fast? I think Joe Williams was fast, wasn't he?
Joe Williams was fast, yeah, but he was just was one of the fucking busts. He had 100 yards against Georgia. Yeah, but then, like you said again, against a lesser defense, he fucking didn't show up because Georgia's defense is better. It's like probably the top defense, maybe top 2 defenses in fucking college football, and they better than Florida State. But Florida State fucking shut their ass fucking down. So did what you call? Who else did you say? Florida State shut their ass down. Who else did too?
I thought it was Georgia, but
Florida?
he says he had 100 yards against them this year.
Yeah.
I thought I watched all that game. Didn't see much of it. Maybe I'm tripping. I'll be
Maybe
watching
it's one of them. Maybe it's one of them years, but I don't know. I don't trust fucking Florida University of Florida fucking players. So that's where my shit lies. With that, table's up 2-0. Good. So I said, fuck these little Euro creeps. Sick of these fucking assholes. Send fucking Joker back to where the fuck Lithuania, where the fuck you from? Luca too. Luca needs to get the fuck out of here too.
Yeah, T-Wolves beat the shit out of them tonight. Oh yeah, he's right. 6 receptions, 99 yards.
Rendell's a fullback. Oh, he
so
could be.
Persall did show up against Georgia. What do you do against Florida State then?
No, Florida players
No,
ain't that.
tripping.
They ain't that fucking good. Like, who's a good one? Percy Harvin? Like,
he had 17 points against Florida State.
Like maybe Percy was good, but then he bounced around the fucking on players. And he had a short career though too, right? He couldn't fucking stay healthy.
Florida players are hit or miss. Kadarius Toney.
They're more miss than fucking hit.
There's Toney.
That corner.
I thought was gonna be good at.
Who's that corner? Fucking CJ.
Oh, the dude the Jags got.
Yeah, CJ. He fucking busted out. That's it. I mean, I can only count. I mean, you don't count fucking Emmett because that was like fucking 30 years ago, back when Florida had fucking decent players. Javon Kerr. Yeah, Javon Kerr.
That was a long time
ago. That was a while ago. Can't forget Reggie McGrew, the Florida players that we get first round. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I don't know. Even Richardson. The list grows. I don't hate Florida the state, just the fucking university, the Gators. And I don't even hate them. I just because they're a good college, they're a good college team, but their players don't translate.
Their QBs, like Will said, their QBs have been bust. Tebow,
I like Richardson, yeah.
Percy Harvin was okay, but I mean, he kind of,
still kind of, you see what I mean?
Pouncey was solid. I pull up a list. Yeah. Kyle Pitts, your boy, he ain't done shit though. I told you. You was hyping him up like he was the next best tight end, and
come on, he's on fucking Atlanta.
You said you wanted the Niners to get him, remember? I remember.
He'd have been dope with us.
Nah, he would. Joe Hayden, that would probably be their best corner in the last 20 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Carlos he was Dunlap at defensive end. Anthony Richardson, quarterback last year. I mean,
he's good. Like that's what I'm saying. I like Anthony. I think he was the best quarterback, but he went to Florida, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Janoris Jenkins, solid vet. I mean, but nothing major. Will Greer, garbage.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Fred Taylor. You said Fred Taylor, but how long ago was that?
Fred Taylor.
But
Dante Fowler was okay for a couple years, but he kind of just fell off the face of the earth. Alex Anzalone, he's mid.
Yeah.
Brandon Spikes was good. Yeah, I mean, way more misses than hits. Channing Crowder, Riley Cooper, garbage.
The Mike racist dude.
Yeah,
there you go. The fucking racist.
Yeah, when you put that against like a Florida State shits on him.
Yeah, even put Cal up against him. Aaron Hernandez.
Hey, that team was cold. They had Cam, Aaron Hernandez, Pouncey. Who the fuck else was on there? There was hella people on there. Tebow. That was a cold ass. I watched the documentary. I thought it was gonna be better than it was, the ESPN one. I mean, the Netflix one.
Yeah. See, so I mean, I don't know. It's just they definitely have way better players coming out. Like 90,
Florida
like 90s. They was at. Oh yeah, Florida State fucking.
Leroy Butler, Terrell Buckley, Warwick Dunn, Deion Sanders, Dalvin Cook, Bolden, Winston, Derek Brooks, Peter Bower, Corey Simon, Andre Wadsworth, Jalen
He was
Ramsey,
kind of Jalen
Darnell Dockett, Antonio Cromartie,
Cromartie. He's fucking decent.
Lavernius Coles, Breon Warner, Derwin James, Michael Bower, LaMarcus Joyner, Devontae Freeman,
Decent.
Cam Akers.
I'd say more on defense. I think that they're
defense,
on defense. Yeah, because not too many. You know.
Sebastian Janikowski, Peter Warwick. I mean, Warwick would have been good, I think, but he had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, that was a dude I really thought was going to fucking be something. But he got drafted, what, 98?
Keon Coleman this year. He's funny. I don't know if you've seen some of his.
Yeah. I like his personality.
That shit was hella funny. He was like, yeah, I shopped for my jackets like a season ahead. That shit had me wrong. He had a Niner backpack too.
Yeah, he did.
I wonder if we were.
I
would have took him over.
Should have got Keon Coleman.
I would have took him over Persall too. But
yeah,
Shanny has a type.
Yeah, and that's what we see when we fucking were pulling up the highlights. You looked at it, you're like, oh yeah, we know why Shanny fucking picked this dude. That's what stood out to me. It was like, yeah, this is why. This is why. He runs out the backfield. Just
Brad fucking Johnson was a Florida State guy too.
Yeah, Brad Johnson. Fred
Biletnikoff back in the day.
Yeah.
Walter Jones, offensive tackle for the Seahawks.
Well, you can't forget
Brooks. Brooks was a fucking monster.
William Floyd. Can't forget
too.
William Floyd.
Yep.
Damn. If he didn't get injured, boy, Floyd would have been a fucking problem.
I mean, he already was, but yeah. I mean, I think he could have been the best fullback ever.
Dude, he was a fucking monster.
All right, what else we got?
No, that's
Florida and Florida State.
I don't know.
And then you got the U in there too. We thought the U and you got the most talent out of everybody.
The U, oh yeah, that's fucking. Still,
yeah, you could put Florida and Florida State combined, and I don't think you can fuck with the U's roster. I mean, just off the top of the head, Ed Reed,
Warren Sapp,
Warren Sapp,
The Rock,
McGahee,
McGahee, Portis, fucking
DJ Williams, Ray Lewis,
Andre Johnson,
yep.
So yeah, they just I mean they're listening. I mean they're fucking crazy over there. Fucking Sean Taylor, rest in peace. Oh, you said you got a Cooper Cup?
Yeah, he spelled it with a C because he's like a bootleg version. He did it properly though. It's supposed to be a K. I see what you did there. Exactly. We got our Cooper Cup. Exactly.
Cup of Joe. Cup of Ricky. Farouk and The Rock.
Oh yeah, they did have fucking Farouk. The nation. They drafted the whole nation out of fucking.
They drafted the nation out the U.
We are the nation.
That's just funny.
All right, what are we watching? X-Men.
Yeah. I mean, I seen it. I catched it up. Oh, you seen the trailer? They got the trailer for The Boys season 4. You seen it?
Nah, I didn't see it. I missed all the trailers. I think there was another trailer for the Acolytes too, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've heard there was. I ain't seen it yet though. Maybe we could watch it here. Let's premiere it here on Cold Dirty Bastards.
What, the Acolyte? Should piss William off?
Why not? Fuck it. We get sued. I mean, we don't got shit out of this fucking podcast.
Yeah. This is only our episode. Why not?
Sue me for what? Give him the Rocky Balboa. Sue me for what? Touch me again and I'll sue. Come on, punk. What is that, Rocky 5?
Yeah.
Touch me again and I'll sue.
Bam. Fucking uppercut the fuck out of his ass too.
The Deadpool trailer was good. The last one of that was sick.
I'm ready for that for sure.
Is there one? Baron told me there was a new Acolyte trailer. Or the only, I guess the first one was a teaser. So this one will be.
Right.
Get some audio. Let's get sued.
Let's do it. Fuck, go all the way. Go hard, go home.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
You sure this is the right one?
The Jedi
Yeah.
justify their galactic dominance
Why'd you talk like
in the
that?
name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
This shit looks sick. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Jedi are being hunted.
What are you talking about, Will?
She was my student. I trained her. Let me be the one to bring her in.
That's dude from fucking Squid Game.
I sense this is only a small part of a larger plan. Some sort of
What
shift
is that all about?
to tip the scales.
Will tripping. I'm gonna have to say Will's tripping on this.
It's time to face the past.
No one is here.
Let's see.
Destiny is
Got
not
Hogarth
decided
in there,
for
too?
you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread, change everything.
Got that septum. Of course, you got to put the septum in there.
Pull it.
Will fake Kylo? That shit looks sick. Will's tripping.
Tripping Will. He said straight to VHS.
Shit looks sick.
Disney Plus. Shout out to Disney Plus.
Looks good. Looks good. X-Men 97 been solid too. Except for Naked Magneto. I wasn't feeling that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck was that all about, man?
Naked Magnus. He said look straight to
Fucking idea.
VHS. Straight to
Whose
VHS.
idea was that? Let's put Magneto naked on a fucking X.
Well, he was wearing shorts.
Bastion's a weirdo.
So yeah, so that's what that shit was. It was just like they just basically stuck a
Mastermind.
computer, and then they
They fucked
breeded with the
Nimrod.
computers. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Mastermind. Fuck Nimrod. And you get Bastion. Bastion.
Bastion's
Purple people
fucking-
eater.
He said Inspector Gadget action. Damn.
Will tripping. I don't know what Will's talking about. That shit looks ill.
That's cool. They did have the woke septum fucking piercing though, so that's of course you gotta have that. But other than that, yeah, it's fucking not bad. I don't know why the fuck
Will
dude talk like that. Dude got no bass in his voice. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Like Morph.
Oh, fucking more.
Zap. Cut it out, Wolverine. Hey, Morph, stop being a fucking creep. That was the coldest.
Acting like a creep more. Hilarious.
Morph creeping it out.
Stop acting like a creep morph.
Fucking assholes having a full-on conversation with fucking Wolverine dressed as fucking or changed into fucking Jean Grey.
Weirdo. Morphin's weak, dude. He fucking talks like fucking Sheldon from fucking Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
Reminds me of fucking Sheldon.
So-
Sheldon Morph.
No, that's it. I think X-Men has been solid though. I would give it like a 9.
Yeah.
The first couple episodes are a little slow, but it's been picking up pretty good. And
Yeah,
I
this-
didn't pay attention.
this was
Like
cool.
I wasn't into comics at the point where all this stuff started coming in. So it's good for me. Like it's all new to me. Like I didn't know about no Bastion. I didn't know about any of that shit really.
I think Bastion's been
After the mid
in a
'90s,
minute, right? I think Bastion's been in there for a minute.
was he? I thought he was like
Yeah, I think if
Later
I'm not
on.
mistaken, he's he's been in there. I don't know if it's a new thing, but
nah. He's not new, but I mean, I think he was more like later '90s, right? I think I stopped
probably.
comics like '94, maybe '95.
I just hope we don't have a fucking gay Iceman. That's all. Because that shit's always been like out of nowhere to me with that shit. So hopefully we ain't got that. Other than that, it's fucking cool. North Star was cool.
Yeah.
We have fucking North Star in there.
What's Will saying?
Yeah, it's all part of the comics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew Basham in there for a minute. I don't know, since we don't have He
No,
Who
it's
Shall
not
Not
new,
Be
but when? What part of comics? Like what era? What year?
early. I think like
Really?
90s. Yeah, like 90s. I
What
think.
part of the 90s? I just said the late part or the early part because
Well, 90s. Back when it was all. I want to say early to mid, probably.
and I was never hardcore into it. I did like a little bit here and there, but not like
Yeah.
Will and Ray. You
Yeah. Well, we'll fucking we'll rely on William because he who remains to be nameless is
Oh yeah, see, 1996. So yeah, that's what I was saying. I stopped around 94, 95. So
yeah, mid to late.
I consider that newer, even though it's fucking long time ago. It's just basically we're fucking old. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the main point.
Seeing these House of M to get rid of the mutants. See, I never read House of M. That's all. Because I stopped I stopped reading the comics when it was like around 2000, right when I got out of high school. Put away the childish things. No. 2000, maybe 2001. After that, it was just kind of like whatever. I just stopped watching. I mean, I watch all the comic movies and shit. I watch all the shows and everything like that. But reading them, I'm just,
Yeah.
I try to get back into it a little bit. But
what kills me is that like you're gonna use all your time and then they're just gonna reboot it anyway. That's what pisses me off. And there's so many different little offshoots and like that's what turned me off of comics. Eventually, I was just like, I'm done with this shit.
It's
They're
just
gonna reset it. They're gonna retcon this. Somebody's gonna come back. It's like turning into novellas and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just
that's enough of this shit.
It's too many agendas for me now too. Like within the last 10, 12 years, shit, I'm gonna say almost 15. It's just been the way the shit's written now. There's too much shit underlying shit in this stuff that's being whatever. Won't get into it, but so all the shit that's being it's in the comics. Yeah, it's source material from like 2009 or something. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about any of this shit anymore. But whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't be knowing about it. You can just go on Wikipedia and do the Cliff Notes shit though. That's what I do for most of my shit.
Yeah, it's just too agenda driven. That's all I'm saying. So whatever.
I don't like Bastion. He's fucking weird. Like it just creeps me out. They fucking pretty much
fucking Nimrod. He's a Nimrod fucking. Who is it? It was Nimrod and who else? Fucking Master Mold.
It's fucking weird.
Fucking weird.
They didn't really explain anything like how it happened. Like
Yeah,
they just merged.
Fuck this. I'm getting tired.
Oh, that Transformers shit looks terrible. You seen the trailer with that shit?
Which one? Yeah, but isn't it like it's a movie or isn't it like a cartoon?
Nah, it's like a cartoon, but they made it for kids. Like it looks hella stupid. They got Hemsworth as Optimus Prime's voice, or before he was Optimus Prime's voice. Like that's the whole thing. Is like the backstory.
Yeah, it's fucking time travel shit. I don't know. Yeah, that shit looks fucking weak. I don't even know them fucking characters anyway. I just take the original shit. Like I like that Bumblebee movie. I thought that shit was fucking his little.
No, that was good. I thought it was gonna be more along the lines of that, but then I watched the trailer. I made the mistake of watching the trailer, and that shit looks terrible. Looks for like 5 or 6 year olds, maybe. Stupid ass comedy, hella like dumb.
And the fucking Beast Wars one that was
I watched half of it. It was okay.
It was decent. I'm not hating on this shit. This shit's kind of weird though. I don't fucking. The Last Night fucking kind of sucked though. That shit was weak.
Yeah, that was Mark Wahlberg's kind of annoying.
Oh, this guy.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Chill, Will. Chill, Will.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Say hello to your mother. Fuck that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, fucking yeah. I'm done.
What else have you been watching?
I don't know.
Watching else?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, I ain't short and sweet. Not really too much on the front. It's what kind of lulls anyway.
They got the Tales of the Jedi.
Sports.
The fucking raccoon, get the fuck out of here. Gonna beat you ass. Anyway,
Tales of the Jedi. What Tales of the Jedi?
Tales of the Empire. Bro.
Oh, Tales of the Empire.
Well, you seen the Tales of the Jedi one, right?
Nah, I still gotta watch
okay,
that.
that was good because it had some Dooku shit like when he was younger. It was kind of cool.
It wasn't me. It was Dooku.
So, Tales of the Empire. I don't know. I ain't seen the trailer, but I think it's
I'm watching wrestling. Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in fucking years.
Yeah, I haven't watched any wrestling.
New dudes.
I mean, I watched like the WrestleManias here and there, but no, I ain't been on it like that.
I ain't watched it. Fuck it.
All right, I guess that's it. We should do like
Yeah.
a summer movie preview. I don't think there's much coming out, but I mean, not too
Yeah,
much.
it ain't too much because the strike fucked
Planet of the
everything up.
Apes. That might be kind of sick.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. Ready for
That's next
fucking
week, right?
Deadpool and Wolverine, of course. Yeah, it's next week.
That's
Does
it.
come
I
out
think
next
that's
week?
the only two good ones that are coming
Yeah.
out.
The strike fucked up a hell of shit. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a. It ain't gonna be a hot summer for the movies.
Nah, I ain't been in the movies in a while either. When movies are like cool, I go a lot. Like I'm a big movie goer, but
Yeah,
I ain't been in about 5 or 6 months.
I
I didn't see
seen
Ghostbusters. I mean,
yeah,
that
that
heard
was
it
the
was
last
kind of
one.
weak, so I was like, I'm not in a rush.
Yeah,
to
it
see
was. I don't know. They just. Yeah, I don't like the way they. I don't know. I just don't like the way it's going. They could have done way more with it, but whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. Everything just kind of like.
They re-released the Spider-Mans and they're doing Star Wars in the theaters right now. I think it's coming
yeah?
up soon. Yeah, they're doing episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I know they're doing Yeah, I know they're doing the Spider-Mans, but
My daughter went to see the Spider-Man 3. I don't know why. I told her that was the weakest one.
That shit sucks.
Peter
Hate that
Parker
one.
dancing, jazz hands.
Penis Parker.
Tobey Maguire, that dude's a fucking lame. That was bullying shit.
He is weak. Just compare. Yeah,
I can't
gotta
stand
stop
Tobey.
him. I gotta stop him. That's all he fucking says.
MJ, help me out, MJ. Hold my hand, Harry.
I have to stop him.
Oh no, that was that? Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah, that was part 3.
Hold my hand, Harry.
Oh my god, Harry.
Fucking
I
goblin.
can swear. Yeah, that's usually part 2 is probably the best one. I think that's the consensus. Like that was the
Macy
best one.
Gray was in the first one too. That ruined that shit for me. Garbage.
He was just not. And them
Sam
Tony ones.
Raimi just sucks. There's that too.
He wasn't. He just wasn't funny enough for me in there. Like it didn't.
Yeah, he's
like,
always a mopey ass little bitch.
Yeah,
You
his
just have to stop,
personality.
MJ. Uncle Ben.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Whiny McGuire.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like
He's not
best-
Spider-Man. Topher would have been better. We've always said that. Topher would have
yeah,
been way
he would have
better.
been a way better one. Yeah, if you took
Fucked
80
up
Brock
line.
and put maybe
But that's your boy. Your boy picked
Peter
him.
Parker.
Sam Raimi's bitch ass.
Man, my
Fucking
boy.
garbage. That's fucking
Knows
weak.
boy that is.
Can't stand that dude. You want some pizza bites? Fucking stupid ass shit.
Pizza bites.
Whatever the fuck it was in the
fucking,
Motion Picture Night.
So he is he supposed to be doing Secret Wars? Is that what I'm
That was
hearing? He's-
rumored. I hope they fucking don't do it. with
Secret
him.
War?
He's gonna have that
Well,
shit.
throw my hands up. Throwing the hands up. Fuck it.
Guys, you gotta stop him.
You gotta stop him.
MJ.
Gotta stop.
Kristen Dunst, Kristen Dunst, garbage ass
Yeah.
MJ too.
I think the dude. Yeah. Overall, I think the new Spider-Man's like
Shit
this
on
one.
him.
Holland's the better. I mean, he's the best Peter Parker and fucking Spider-Man. Best Spider-Man for sure.
Shit's
But
on the other two.
Out of Toby and fucking Andrew Garfield though.
I'll take
Garfield's.
Garfield.
I like his Peter Parker better than Toby's.
Yeah, Toby's in last place.
Yeah, I don't like Toby's Peter Parker. Garfield's better. The Spider-Man, I mean, I like the look of I don't know, I like the look of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but I don't think he hit it as far as being Spider-Man.
I think
He had
that was more
something-
director was weak. The
He was a lot
movies were
funnier.
whatever.
Yeah. He was a lot. I mean, he had a lot more Spider-Man personality, but it still was like a miss for me.
Yeah.
No,
All right, we done? We done
Yeah,
here. We out of
I'm
the
fucking. Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
I'm fucking done. Yeah, we're out of the fucking Spider-Verse. I'm out of the Spider-Verse.
No Leo
Fuck this
tonight.
shit.
Leo decided to take the night off.
Yeah, he was in there a couple little. He was in there a little bit.
Sniping.
Sniped a little bit. Okay. The list's growing. Anyway, yeah, I'm fucking tired. We up out of here. As we said before, thanks for tuning in. 20 of you guys, thank you. Hit that like, please. Subscribe to us, and then hit that bell. Of course, select all so you get all of our notifications when we're on. Because when we know, you know, because we never know. So just know that. Anyway, see you fucking next week or the week after or after the bye week, after the bye month. We don't know. Just have to fucking stay tuned. Anyway, Nip, you got anything to say? Got anything to say to these guys?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
Tune in or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. All I know. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Let